we're definitely going to need that. I mean, that's in an 1/8 ounce. I would like a 3/16 or a 1/4 ounce, but I'll take that one. Is that? Yep, that's what I was looking for. The Swimbait jig. It's actually a Swimbait head. See, it says flared head. Yep, in the 1/4 ounce. Okay, so 3 Swimbait rigs that will catch you more bass. Okay, first we're going to start off with the Kitech Swing Impact Fat in the 4.8 inch. Where is Silver Flash Minnow? Because that is my favorite color. Is this the last? Yep, that is the last one. So that is going to be Swimbait number 1. That and the Sight Flash I do really like. And I was going to pick 3 Kitech, brands, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this, maybe a Googan one and a Strike King one, get 3 rigs, go home, and talk about how I like to fish it. So this one, like I said, we have the 4.8 inch, and I would go with a 3.8, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a 3.3 inch. That's gonna be for a different rig, and we need one more, and we might have to go to Walmart to get it because I'm not seeing it here at Dick's Sporting Goods, so. Okay, I was gonna pick white because you kind of gotta pick white for a swim bait, and you'll notice that it is a different size, but is this Ghost Shad? Yeah, it is. So what we're gonna do, not Ghost Shad, not Pro Blue, not Electric Shad, we're gonna go with the white one. All right, so what we're gonna have to do, well, we don't have to, but I'm gonna do it this way, is I'm gonna go over the baits in the order that I got them and the ways that I like to fish them. We're also gonna need that, and we are going to need these, so. Swim bait jig, it's a 1/4 ounce. You have a weighted Superline screw lock hook, 1/8 ounce. It's a 4/0 hook, Superline. I already said Superline. And then in the box, chatterbait. 3 ways. We're going to start off with the 4.8 inch Kitech. Now this right here, like I said at the store, this is the Silver Flash Minnow, and this is my favorite color. Why? Because this color, I'm going to take it out of the package in a minute, does look like the bait fish at a lot of the inland lakes that I fish, and I have found this color works very well for largemouth and smallmouth bass, but personally, I have caught more fish, or excuse me, more largemouth bass with this. Now, the cool thing is, out of all these sizes, I've caught the most fish on a 4.8 inch. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this one, and if I can open it. Another thing that I might as well tell you guys is Kitech. Kitech is the only swim bait brand that I've caught fish on. For like a soft paddle tail or a boot tail or just a soft swim bait, whatever you want to call it. Kitech is the only brand. I haven't caught anything on the Googan. I haven't caught anything on the Rage Swimmer. I got those for different brands just for a little bit of variation in content in the video. So, 4.8 inch Silver Flash Minnow, 5 tails. Here. There you go. I'll give you a better look at that. You will see that it is, what, color 416. It is made in Japan, 4.8 inch, and I already said that. And it does have the strong squid scent, and do I believe that that does something or helps? Yes, I do. But anyway, get that out of there. And again, there's your hook. Take it out of the package. And this weighted screw lock hook, actually this hook in particular by Gamakatsu, even though it's an 1/8 ounce and I said I wanted a little bit bigger at the store, I would typically fish this with fluorocarbon, but I actually have fished this around heavy vegetation and pads with braid. That is where that 1/8 ounce comes in handy. I mean, I will throw weightless too once in a while, but I do like the 1/8 ounce. And if some of you guys are wondering, well, how come we've only seen a few swim bait videos on my channel? That's because I fished them more in 2016 and 17. I did on and off over the past couple of years, but not so much. Anyway, so all you're going to do with this, there we go, with this right here, is you're going to screw it into the head. You're going to screw it on, and then you will put the hook into the body. Now you're going to see the slot on the bait. You're going to have 2 slots. Well, the deeper slot is where you want the hook to go, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. See that? I just got that started without even thinking about it. This is one way that I would rig a swim bait. Now, it's been a while. So if this is the thick part, which it is, I have it on my swim bait there. So what I'm going to do, is this the thick part? Which one was it? There we go. So what I'm going to do is where the hook meets the body, which will be somewhere down here, I'm going to put the hook into the bait. Just like so. And there you have it. I actually got really lucky. I didn't think it was going to work out because I haven't rigged one of these in so long. But then you will notice that right here, you can actually push the hook point through. And that is the most productive way that I've ever fished this. But anyway, we're probably at the 4-minute mark or 5 or 6 minute. So we need to move on. So that is one way to fish a swim bait. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump around. You have the 4.8, now the 3.75 inch, the Strike King Rage Swimmer. Never caught a fish on it. I got it for variation. But I am going to show you my favorite way to fish a 3.8 inch or 3.75, close enough, for smallmouth bass more than I would largemouth bass. And that is actually going to be with a jig head. And it's going to be in the spring and the summer, but spring more than anything. That's the way I like it. So get that open out of the package. You know, another thing too, I would do this more with a 3.3 inch, but you could even drop shot or Texas rig this too if you wanted to. But anyway, so you got your swim bait. You take out your VMC swim bait head. There we go. I actually didn't make a mess out of it. Thought I was going to. Now, this can be kind of tricky. I'm going to have to go over how I want to do this here, but that's what I'll do. Is I want, which way do I want it? I want it like this. So that means I'm going to want the jig head like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the swim bait onto the jig head, and I'm not going to go past the slot. I'm going to kind of take it out like that, and it should be perfectly straight. And it not perfectly straight, but it was pretty close. Yeah. I mean, not perfect, but like I said, it's been a while. That was pretty close. But anyway, so a jig head. Cast it out there and swim it. I will fish this on spinning and casting. Like I said, fluorocarbon or braid. Well, with this, I would use fluorocarbon. I probably wouldn't even use braid. But just to go over it, you do have your weighted screw lock hook, and you do have your swim bait on a jig head that I didn't do perfectly, but hey, I mean, it was close enough. So, and I mean, that's real life. So, on to the last one. You got your Rage Swimmer, your Kitech. Now, the last one is the Googan Baits Saucy Swimmer, the 3.3 inch. Now, you know, I do like the Googan Baits, so I figured I do kind of have to try this. Now, the 3.3 inch, why did I get a size that small? I mean, like I said, you could drop shot it. It's small, like I just said, but it's going to be a very, very good chatterbait and spinnerbait trailer. I don't really use spinnerbait trailers a whole lot, but I do use chatterbait trailers. And this 3.3 inch, you won't even have to trim or anything. All you'll have to do, pull it out of the package. Look at that. That looks so good. Oh, I just ruined it. Not really. Close it up. And we're going to set this here. Open this box, and we're going to take out, well, that color, it's green pumpkin pearl. So we're going to take out a green pumpkin jackhammer chatterbait, for example, and put a trailer on. So set that there. And again, I do want to have the green part on the top and the white part on the bottom. There we go. That's a focus. So you see the thread in the swim bait. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto the chatterbait and go down to about right there. Yep. It's going to go onto the hook keeper. I almost said cook keeper. What am I doing? And there you go. That is a perfect chatterbait trailer. I didn't have to trim it. I didn't have to do anything. I just put it on there. It's perfectly straight. And there you go. So that's basically it. You guys got to do me a favor, because you guys do know that I like to engage you guys in the comments and talk about things. And I know that we just really open the discussion. So what do you like better, the Kitech, the Googan, or the Strike King? Like I said, the Kitech is my favorite. It's the only one I've caught fish with. I do have more confidence with a Kitech than I do anything else. Now, whether it's a weighted screw lock hook, a jig head, or a chatterbait trailer, I do like all three. But remember, I did say that my favorite way is with the weighted screw lock hook. It's just kind of a largemouth thing for me. And for the products,
you did have the Gamakatsu weighted superline screw lock hook, and then the VMC Swimbait jig, which is basically a swimbait head. And we'll put the chatterait back in the box. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you were still watching this, do me a favor and subscribe to Matt Goes Fishing and Tokes Outdoors. Both of those guys are linked in the description of every video I have, minus 2 or 3 for a specific like creative video reason, but that's beside the point. So those two will be in the description, and then you will also see 10 bass fishing videos that I picked and 6 playlists. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys consider subscribing. And as always, I will talk to you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching. And I think these rigging videos, I think I need to try these more because that was so much fun. Just I mean, that's all my channel is tackle and fishing. I will see you guys next time.